Gone to another Dan Rayner voiceover. So I'm just going to take you through my pull day. So after my show, I'm thinking about doing a push, pull, and leg day split. So this week, I'm trying it out and see how I get on. And so far, I'm liking it. So I'm going to run through my pull day. So the first exercise I did was a wide grip pull up. Pretty much every 2 weeks, I will do at least some form of pull up, whether it be close grip or wide grip. This time doing wide grip, really trying to get that lat width in there. I feel like I don't do enough single arm movements when it comes to back, mainly because sometimes I'm lazy. I'm not a big fan of the dumbbell row. Just for some reason, I just don't like the exercise. So sometimes I do it, add it into my training for variety, but I do like using the cable machine because I get that constant tension, that constant pull. So this is just going to be working that lat thickness, and it's going to save you compensating on your stronger side. Nice bent over row position, elbow nice and tight, just getting a nice squeeze at the back. Okay guys, so in my training I'm a big fan of just doing so much variety, making sure every angle is covered, every form of row, every form of pull up or pull down motion. So far in this workout I've already done a wide grip pull up, so that's going to go obviously working the lat width. Now I'm going to try and work the lower lat fibers with moving my hands into a closer position, a close grip style pull down. Again, I like using the cable machine. It's just get such a nice squeeze, a nice contraction. It takes a little bit of pressure off my forearms, I feel, and I can just get a proper nice squeeze. Fourth exercise, we're going to go into a classic rope face pull. Now, obviously, this is usually going to be put on shoulder day, but seeing as we're not having a shoulder day, we're having a pull day. So, hitting that rear delt, really like this movement again. You get pretty much like, I'm going to say for everything, you get a nice contraction, you get a nice squeeze. So if you've been watching my latest videos and on Instagram and on YouTube, you'll notice that behind the neck pull down is my favourite back exercise. This next exercise, now that you're looking at, is probably my second most favourite back exercise. Another row motion, kind of an underhand style grip. Again, I just feel like the contraction is just like no other. You just get your elbows nice and tight, putting one foot up against the cable to keep yourself in position, and then just try and squeeze out as many as you possibly can. Towards the end, I sacrificed a tiny bit of form just so I could really push as many out as I could. Okay, so next exercise, guys, is some cable shrugs. Now, when it comes to isolating the traps, I do a lot of movements. Some days I pair it with shoulders, some days I pair it with back, but obviously now I'm doing this split, it's going to be fit into the pull day. So sometimes I use the Smith machine as a behind style grip, sometimes I go in front, and sometimes I use dumbbells, sometimes I add a rotation in there. But today I want to change things up a little bit, grab two sides of the cable and then just try and squeeze at the top. I always try and hold the contraction for at least 2 seconds, pretty much the same as like I hold a 2-second contraction for a calf raise. Now we come to everybody's favourite part of the week, training biceps. So I did 2 movements to finish off my workout. The first one is going for just a classic. I pretty much do this every single week, I'm not going to lie. Probably the biggest movement you can do for biceps is just a classic barbell curl. Now I did do 3 sets. I did do 1 set of a nice neutral grip, just shoulder width apart. 1 set I did a close style, and then 1 set I did a wide stance. Pretty much just to change up the angles, guys, hit the inner part of the bicep, the outer part of the bicep, and then just hitting the overall width of it. So the last exercise I did for the pull day was going to be some dumbbell incline curls. Now you've seen me and you've heard me emphasize it enough times, guys, to keep your elbows back. There is no point doing the exercise if your elbows are coming forward. If they are, then you're clearly lifting too much weight. towards the end, as it was my last exercise, I was clearly going to give it my all. So we're going to go into some dumbbell single curls. Pretty much just to finish off. I'm starting to get pretty vascular now. 2 weeks out of my show. Really looking forward to it. Hope you enjoyed the voiceover, guys. Stay tuned for more stuff. Hey guys, just got back from the gym. So this week especially, I've been getting a lot of questions about my prep. What's it like? What's the lifestyle like? How long do I spend in the gym? How long do I take to prepare food? How long do I spend posing? So I'm going to make a little video. I'm going to sum it all up. Let's go. So usually I would spend pretty around an hour doing weights maximum. And then if I was doing other bits and bobs such as abs at the end or some extra cardio, probably in about an hour and a half. I do like to separate my cardio from my weights. So if I'm doing a double session, I'll do my cardio in the morning. I'd either do interval training for 20 minutes or steady state for 45 minutes with some abs, and then I'll probably go and do a weight session back in the evening. But usually, guys, no longer than an hour. Don't think you need to do any longer than an hour and a half maximum. The thing that everybody dreads the most, food preparation, is probably the biggest question I get a lot. It probably takes around 45 minutes in the morning or at night to prep all my meals for the day. But if I have the day off, which is rare, I will just prep the food when I need to eat it to keep it fresh. I can't emphasize enough, guys, how important it is to practice your posing if you're thinking about competing. Trust me, you do not want to get on that stage and not know what you're doing. I'll probably practice anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes, sometimes up to 45 minutes at a time. Sometimes I might just go past the mirror and just practice for 5 minutes.